here. Well, folks, Anthony Edwards will be getting the business again today. I don't want to hear nobody cry about it. The Lakers and the Timberwolves play tonight. Denver Nuggets, I think they played Golden State. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Was it Golden State? Golden State. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they got this dumb article on ES. Oh, the Bucks. So I might watch this game right here. And I'll tell you what. If Joker don't show up in this game, he's off the MVP radar. He's out. He's gone. Because it's not too many nights that these great players or these MVP players, you could say even the good players really in this league, even if they're not in the MVP, they don't face other great players on a nightly basis. It don't exist. But look, if Joker don't show up tonight, he's out the MVP race for me. I can't do it, folks. Giannis, I think he's pretty much out. I mean, he's still in there, but he just, I don't know. It would take a second half miracle. That's what it would take for Giannis. So yeah, I didn't mention this game the other day, and I want to talk about it, but everything just went so fast. And you know, guys, I've been talking about Anthony Edwards and, you know, this dude being trash can. And I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. Now, they won this game against OKC the other night. I think it was Monday night. And, I mean, Anthony Edwards. Now, he did get a blocked shot on SGA, but check this out. I've been seeing a lot of dead cats in the road. What does that mean? Not black cats, but just a lot of cats dead in the road, folks. I've been seeing a lot of dead animals in the road, period. Like, we don't give a damn anymore about animals. We'll just run them over. But I don't know. I never run any animals over. But every day I see more and more dead animals, especially cats. Like, you know, you would think possums and raccoons and stuff like that, but every day I'm starting to see more and more cats. I'm seeing cats on the damn highway. I'm like, what the hell? So Anthony Edwards in this game, he was straight trash, folks. I mean, this guy was trash. He was a -7 for the game. Come on now. Yeah, you don't want to click on it because you don't want me to embarrass him. Ooh, he was a -7 for the game. He did have 13 rebounds. Let me see where I'm at. He's gonna get to this free throw line a lot. Hey, all this ain't even basketball no more. Angry Hoops, he got a video out, and I think the Lakers were playing, what are they playing? I think it was just playing another night, somebody. And every time they went up, Luka, LeBron, I think they were playing the Mavs, and Reeves, just everybody on the team. Ow! Like, is this really football? I mean, like, so he was 1 for 6 from the three, 5 for 15 from the field in 38 minutes. Let me see how many turnovers he had. 4 turnovers. Remember, turnovers don't mean nothing. 0 steals. I mean, I'm trying to tell you, if you have 0 steals in a game in this era, you got to be the laziest mother in the world, because you can get 1 steal just from dudes fumbling the ball all game. These dudes is turning the ball over left and right, especially if you're at the top of the key, if you're at the arc, if you're at the 3-point line. Ain't no way you didn't get 1 steal the whole game. Like, the ball is just, you ain't even got to try to get a steal. The ball just fumble to you. I'm trying to tell you, man. So yeah, this guy was horrific, man. I think in this game, he was, I think he shot like 16% from 3. Let me see. 33% from the field, 16% from 3, 60% from the line, and 17 points. And we said 4 turnovers. I mean, this dude is garbage. I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't know how his season averages are still up this high. I'm just shocked. So now In 57 games, he's playing 38 minutes per game, shooting 43.6%. This is crazy, folks. This is crazy. Now he's shooting 40% from three. I told you, all that's fixing to come down. All that's fixing to come down. 3.5 turnovers per game. Like I said, by the time the season is over, that 3-point percentage will be at 38%. And, you know, that's, I think for as many threes as they shoot, I think that's, to me, that's might be average. That would be average. That's not even like above average. Not above average. So, you know, somebody shooting like in the 90s who was an average 3-point shooter, maybe 36%, 37%, something like that. That would be average. It won't be above average or nothing like that. So he wouldn't even be shooting. He wouldn't even be to me, a good or great 3-point shooter. He just wouldn't be bad. Definitely, I don't think you're going to be able to rely on him once you get into the postseason, because we saw that last year. He was missing a lot of threes in these big games. Now, he came out firing and hitting a lot of threes in the postseason. Don't get me wrong. But when it was time to bring it home, he couldn't bring it home with those three. You just can't, man. As much as we say there's no defense in this era, and there's not. When it comes down to it, these guys are still NBA players, and they really and they know how to shut guys down, get in their face, and play defense. Because these guys aren't used to getting defense played on them. Remember I was saying that last year, in the playoffs. I said what's hurting these guys and what's going to continue to hurt these guys is when you play defense on them in the playoffs, because they're not used to defense getting played on them. You know, it ain't even got to be like 90s, 80s defense or anything like that. It just has to be some type of defense that, you know, maybe we saw the Boston Celtics employ that defense. The Mavs played a little bit better defense last year too. So, and then you saw the Timberwolves, they played really good defense on Denver, really rattled them. So a lot of these teams don't know what to do when defense is put on them, because they don't play defense. If they don't play defense, the other team don't play defense. Nobody's playing defense. So that's really going to be the X factor we're going to see in the playoffs again. Who's going to bring the defense? And whoever plays the best defense is going to win. So we'll see what happens. We don't know if Giannis is going to play. Usually Joker plays, but, you know, this might be a game time decision, whatever like that. To me, both of these teams, or, you know, Joker and Giannis, they have something to prove. It's a marquee matchup. Two cornerstone teams that this season, for the past few seasons too. You got lame time. So we'll see what happens, man. We need good games like this for guys to show up. As far as the Lakers and the Timberwolves, I'm not going to stay up and watch that game. I can't. It's just, and people have told me this before, it's just something weird every time you watch a LeBron James game. Not only him flopping at the highest level, him crying at the highest level, him chasing the damn referee all around the court. Dude, you're 40 years old and you're chasing a ref around the court like it's your parents. Like, Mommy, Daddy, I promise I ain't do nothing wrong. Don't get the belt. And this is the only guy who don't get technical fouls. Not only by screaming at the refs and chasing him around the court, but literally cussing at him in front of all the fans. And I heard Sports and Fitness Rand say something about what did he say today? Oh man, I forgot. He said a whole bunch of things today. I think he was talking about Austin Reeves. Man, I wanted to talk about what he talked about. I forget what it was. But, you know, LeBron James don't have nothing else to prove. And to me, when I look at it, I can say, yes, he's right. He don't have nothing else to prove to me, because his career is over. Unless Austin Reeves says that he proved it all. Well, we can flip that around too, but LeBron James can't prove nothing else to me. His career, it was over in the 210s. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, okay, he went to, in the 210s, he went to 4 championships and he lost 1, right? So he's got 3. And, you know, he's still putting up all these stats. He he's got these fake longevity records. If we were talking about something like that, yes. But the dude is 4-6, 3 super teams, and he's in year 22. So to me, he can't prove nothing to me. What is he gonna prove to me? That he can keep stealing from these fans? Yes. That's the only thing he's gonna prove to all these fans, that he can keep stealing money. That's it, folks. Stealing money. For what? So you make top money like the young guys of the league. So let me get this. Does he make more than Embiid? Well, let's leave Embiid out of here. He's always hurt. And he puts on his team, so he shouldn't be making. I'm about to say a whole bunch of stuff that I don't want to say. You guys know. But does he make more than SGA? Does he make more than Luka? Does he make more than Joker? Does he make more than Greek Freak? If he does, any of these players, why? Does he make more than Anthony Davis? If he does, why? Does he make more than Curry? Does he make more than Durant? Hey, I heard something about Durant is going to get traded. What? Like, where are all these guys going? I don't get it. Where's Embiid going? Where's Zion going? Where's Kevin Durant? Where's everybody going? Where is there to go? I don't get it. I mean, you play where you're at, and you show us that you're a winner. You show us that you can. I mean, could you? I hate to tell you guys, man. A lot of these guys are just out here playing basketball, man, like a pickup game. They don't care about the team. They don't care about the future of the league, the history of the league. They don't care. They're just out here collecting a check. And what I told you guys a long time ago is, like, a lot of these guys seen this, and they knew they could never be in that top 10. I'll say it again. Nobody ever will be in that top 10 over any of those guys. Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe, Shaq, Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bird, Magic, Hakeem. Who am I missing? Tim Duncan. I think that's 10. Was that 10? I guess that they're saying LeBron James for now. He's not in my top 10. No way. He's not in my top 10. So I guess we're missing one guy. I guess you could put, I guess we can put Jerry West in there. But a lot of these guys, they just know they won't ever be in that top 10, especially these new guys. Your Joker, your Joel Embiid, your Kevin Durant. We know he's not new. A lot of these guys won't ever be in that top 10. To me, Joker, he's not going to get it. He's not going to crack that. Even if he gets 4 MVPs, 0 statistical titles, 1 championship. Now, yes, I'll let him crack that top 10. And it's hard for me because the era he plays in is such a joke. He don't have competition at the center spot on a every other night basis or every other 3-game basis. There's nothing there, folks. There's nothing there. But it's called eras, and he's the best of his era. You got to throw. I guess we would have to throw him in. If he won 2 championships with no Hall of Fame player, how crazy would that be? And he would have 4 MVPs. Now, let's remember, OKC hasn't won anything yet. OKC hasn't went to the finals yet. Did they go to the Western Conference Finals a few years ago, maybe? I'm not for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what, man. If SGA, I'm not sure he went to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, if SGA don't get to the finals this year, I don't know, folks. His clock might be ticking for me to be calling him an all-time great. And if he don't win the MVP and don't get to the finals, I can't do it, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll put Joker in there. If he does something just crazy, well, let's just say if he win back-to-back championships and he has 4 MVPs, no, or just the 3 MVPs. He doesn't have to win 4 MVPs. But if he wins championships, 2 championships with no Hall of Fame teammate, no All-Star teammate, yeah, we got to put him in that top 10. And if he wins the MVP and does that, wins the championship, well, let me take that back. Take that back. I forgot Westbrook. Westbrook is a top 75 player. Some people disagree that he was a top 75, but still he's a Hall of Fame player at the least. So I guess he would have a top 75 player if he won. But I'm not going to hold that against. Like I said, if he was able to win the MVP, and won the championship, it's a lot. I think they can make a push to get that number 1 spot. We'll see what happens, man. That performance that he put on against the Lakers, it was very disappointing for me to look at that. And some people try to say, oh man, this and that, man, you hate, man, because the Lakers won this and that and that. And I'm like, no, it ain't, man. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's that this man only took 7 shots. Oh man, they were doubling him, man. See, we know basketball. You guys don't know basketball. Because what a center would do, a center would post the hell up and say, give me the ball. And if the double came, kick it out to the open guy. He's wide open, splash. What you gonna do next time? Oh, double again? Splash. So you're gonna have to take one or the other. But since Joker is acting like he's a damn point guard and sitting up at the top of the key or at the 3-point line trying to run an offense, and this is what they want to do. They said, let's stop him from running the offense. We don't want him up at the top of the key running this offense, so we're just going to come up and double him. And that's what they were doing a lot of times. I would get Joker deep in the paint and run the hell over whatever center they threw in there, Hayes, whoever, and get them easy points. And like I said, if you double, kick it out. It's that easy, folks. So that's what I was mad about. The 7 shots, don't, I did fire back. They were fouling a lot, but they were fouling him when he was trying to take dumb shots a lot of times. Establish a type of offense that you want to run. You got to make adjustments in the second half. You can't keep playing that same style that you were playing. It's the Lakers, man. They're not that good. They're not that good. So, anyways, we did a video the other day that LeBron James walked out early. And I said with minutes on the clock, and I think that was untrue. I think it was, I think it was under a minute. I don't know why I thought it was like minutes. So somebody corrected me, but still, he walked out. He walked out before the game was over. He didn't shake AD's hand. They gave this guy a tribute, and he just walks out. Anyways, back to what he was saying, sports and fitness rants, when he was talking about, Austin Reeves said that LeBron don't have anything else to prove. He don't. To me, he don't. There's nothing that you could prove to me. I mean, well, there's nothing you could do that proves that you're in the top 10. In falling, folks, because, a lot of his antics and a lot of this, the media, a lot of this, stuff that's been going on, especially since 2016, it done open up a whole can of worms to where we can really go back and look at LeBron James' career. Is he really that good when we talk about other great players' skill sets, right? Right? When we talk about other players' skill set, can LeBron James shoot the midi? Nope. Can LeBron James shoot the 3? Nope. Can LeBron James give you any paint work? Nope. Except for barreling down the lane through the paint. That's it. He can't post you up. He don't have no consistent post-up game or no shake and bake or no fadeaway or no, he doesn't have any patented moves and anything that LeBron James is known for except for the stiff arm. That's it. That's all. That's his patented move, stiff arm. And did he kick somebody in the nuts in the Mavs game? What? Can't be serious. They they showed, I think Angry Old Hoops fans showed a video where LeBron James was going up and was about to get blocked and then kicked the dude in the nuts, and the guy's on the ground screaming. And I think we might have talked about this yesterday. I'm not for sure, but it's a different NBA, man. In the 80s, the 90s, maybe the 2000s too, what would happen? First of all, you would get kicked out of the game. The stuff that LeBron James does, even with the stiff arm, if he did that back in the 80s and 90s, they would kick his ass. I don't know what's wrong with these guys today. I mean, just because LeBron James big, that don't mean he can fight. He's a big old sissy. It's like, I don't know. It's like a high school guy on a basketball court playing against elementary school kids, and he needs to cheat to beat them. That's what it's like now. You see LeBron is in his 22nd season, literally playing dudes that are just coming into the NBA, or was watching him when they were like in their elementary school, middle school, and stuff like that. That's what it is with LeBron James. It's like him being a high schooler playing against elementary school kids, and he still has to cheat to beat them. That's sad, folks. I mean, how could anybody go to these games and watch this guy just straight on somebody, punch somebody, elbow somebody, and do all this stuff, and support this NBA, and these refs don't even call foul? So yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, they would beat his ass. Nobody is going to sit there and let that happen. And then they would literally say, the guy ain't got no skills. They won't be like, oh, look what he's doing at age. And he's been doing this for a while, man. We can say at least since I recognize it, since the second stint in Cleveland. Because before that, maybe in Miami and the first time in Cleveland, he could just blow by guys faster, or they would call that as a foul, or he couldn't get away with it back then. They probably would kick his ass. But that's how it would be back in the day. If he would pull the stuff that he pulls today, nobody will wait for no whistle to get blown. You talking about dude go N1, now you about to get knocked out. I'm about to knock your ass. It won't be no N1. Yeah, the N1 will be me knocking you out. That would be the N1. Now, people going up and arm guarding, no doubt, people used to do that all the time. It ain't nothing wrong with that. That's just a part of the game. But to straight on somebody with a stiff arm like you're playing football, I don't think so, man. And the stuff he does is so ridiculous. And you just see this guy on the court, and he just looks like a big old Oompa Loompa compared to these other guys. They're just like frail and skinny, and look like they don't eat. Kevin Durant, I keep saying this, I'm gonna do a video on this. Go look at this guy today. Look at him today, and then look at a photo of him with the Nets, and then before that, look at him in Golden State, and then OKC, and then in Texas. People, what happens as you get older? Well, most likely you get bigger. You start gaining weight. That's just how it is. Even if you play in sports, that's just how it is. Durant is skinnier now than he was in college, than he was at OKC, than he was in Brooklyn, than he was with Golden State. And when you start comparing these photos, the guy looks like he's smoking crack. I'm serious. It's like, what the hell? Are you taking something to get skinny? Because LeBron is taking something to get big. I'm just wondering why nobody never pointed this out. So I guess I'm going to have to put this up, make a whole video. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, that's what would happen to LeBron James if he came with that. And these guys are so, why are you scared of LeBron James? This dude is nothing. If I'm getting paid 40, 50, 60, all these millions of dollars, tens of millions, I'm gonna get up in cold. I want to see that dude running. He's gonna be running when I get up. I'm gonna knock him out, and it's gonna be a very good reason why he got knocked out. So yeah, like I was saying, LeBron James, he ain't got nothing to prove to me. There's nothing else he can prove to me. It's over. It's a wrap. There's nothing he can do. He had his time, even with his super teams, he couldn't even produce, folks. We were supposed to look back and be like, okay, LeBron James, he got 6, 7 rings, but he did it wrong. He got 6, 7 rings, but look how Michael Jordan got his rings. Michael Jordan didn't have no super team when he got his 6 rings. Nope, he wasn't playing with other teams' #1 franchise players from another team. Ain't one damn player that he played with was another team's #1 franchise player. Nope. And he didn't collude. Ron Harper was there. Steve Kerr was there when he came. I think Steve Kerr was there, even though he ain't a Hall of Famer. I'm just saying the only guy that wasn't there, you got Luke Longley, Bill Whittington, I think all those guys were already there when he came back in '95. The only guy that wasn't there was Dennis Rodman. And Dennis Rodman won another team's #1 franchise player. San Antonio was happy they took this dude away. San Antonio was like, you can have this dude. You can have him. Good luck with that. His rebounds ain't making us win. Nope. So yeah, we were supposed to be saying that at least. Like, okay, LeBron's got 6 or 7 with all his super teams, but still, they ain't good enough. They ain't good enough to compete with Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan didn't do it with a super team. Michael Jordan didn't leave his home 3 times. So those were the comparisons we were supposed to be having. Not 4 and 6. Right? Maybe. So he went there 10 times. So maybe we're supposed to be having like 7 and 3. Something like that. Or 6 and 4. That's if he would have won 6. But you already know that's nipped in the butt. We dipped it in the butt. Michael Jordan went 6-0 and had less help. So I don't even know the debate we're even having now. That he ran into these. Who did he run into? He ran into Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. They ain't beating the Bulls, man. They ain't no damn way that team is beating the Bulls. No way. Tim Duncan gonna get his, but Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili is gonna get shut the hell down. It don't matter what Bulls team we're talking about. You talking about the first three-peat? Well, they're gonna get shut down by that front court of Jordan and Pippen. Okay? Grant's gonna be down there, Cartwright's gonna be down there. Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to stop him. Tim Duncan, they ain't, no. All 3 times that Bulls team, are we talking about the second three-peat Bulls? No way. Let's say old Spurs against old Bulls. No way. No way. Remember, Tim Duncan wasn't even a leading scorer on that old team. You know, yeah, we talk about Kawhi, but he was young, man. Dennis Rodman would have got in his head. Kawhi got in LeBron's head. That's the problem. Ain't no young Kawhi. What was like first couple seasons? No way, folks. That Mavs team? You think they beating the Bulls? Hell no. Hell no. So, in the 15 Warriors, ain't beating the Bulls. No damn way. Ain't no Iggy Iguodala, whatever his name is, shut down Michael Jordan. Like he shut down LeBron James. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So that 15 team ain't beating the Bulls. How about the 16? Well, obviously the 16 Warriors ain't beating the Bulls. If the 16 Cavs beat them, ain't no damn way. Ain't that the greatest team of all time? You guys say that LeBron James beat? So how can we then beat the 17 Warriors? They're not the greatest team of all time. You see how they try to twist that around? They said LeBron James came back from 3-1 and beat the greatest team of all time with the best record, right? So what about 17? Why are they always trying to put the 17 Warriors against the 96 Bulls? 17 Warriors didn't have the best record of all time. The 16 Warriors had the best record of all time. Which one is it? Which one? No. They try to, you see how they play this game? Oh, LeBron could beat the 17 Warriors, man. That was the greatest team of all time. I thought y'all said the 16 Warriors was the greatest team of all time when LeBron James beat them. Which one is it? And I'm going to tell you what, even if they do lose to the Warriors, they only going to lose to them one time. One time. Not 17 and not 18. It's going to only be one of them years. Not 17 and 18. And to me, 18 was a weaker team. 18 was a weaker team. And how could that team be so good and they couldn't even, eclipse the record that the 16 Warriors had? That don't make no sense, does it, folks? The fact is, the Bulls will be making these guys earn every shot. From Ron Harper to Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan, it will be hell for these guys to get all them three-pointers off. It would. It will be hell. Yeah, but at worst, they're only losing one of them, 17 or 18. So out of all the teams that LeBron played in the finals, they smoking them. Miami too. They smoking them 4-0. They're gonna sweep them. Yeah. So you talking about OKC? Okay, they smoking them too. 2012, they're gonna smoke them. You already know that. Probably beating 4-0. So that Michael Jordan Bulls team might lose one damn series. So every time, Michael Jordan will be 9-1 in the finals if his Bulls team played LeBron James finals competition. That's the truth. I mean, nobody never even thought of that. Nobody never even thought of that. Michael Jordan would be 9-1. 9-1. He'd be 9-1, guaranteed. Guaranteed. And I can guarantee you this, I bet you them Warriors won't make the finals 3 times. Because they will get heartbroken. They will be heartbroken from losing so many times from the Bulls. Nope. All that losing? Nope. Nope. Either way you cut it, folks, Michael Jordan would be 9-1. If he went to if he came out that weak East too, man, he'd be done won the Eastern Conference 10 damn times. LeBron James could only win it, what was that? 2 times with a super team. If he won it 4 times, 4 times out of 9 times he went to the finals, out of the East. That's crazy, folks. 4 times out of 9 times. And what was it? 8 of those times he had a super team. I mean, this guy, I could just dump on this guy's career just like slowly. It's like his career is just like, it's the biggest, the cruelest joke of all time on sports fans. This is all the NBA has? Is a loser? Wow, how did the NBA get to this, folks? A loser with no real skill set of the game. A fake Magic Johnson. The dude can't even give us, when they say Magic Johnson, they say, oh man, pass first like Magic Johnson. Dude, when you talking about 7 assists, that's an insult. Even if you said 10 assists, that ain't even on Magic Johnson's level. 10 assists? That's it? And they want to compare this to the Magic. Wow, folks. Where's this rebounder that he's supposed to be? How can they don't say, oh man, this guy rebounds like this, blah, blah, like Charles Barkley? Nothing. They don't really talk about his scoring game because he don't have none. But he shoots the most attempts on his team every single year, even when he got super teams. You would think if they say he's a pass first guy, he's averaging 10 assists for those 8 years he had a damn super team. 8-9 years. You would think every year, boom, 10 assists easily on a super team if he's a pass first guy. Nope. Most shots on the team every single year. And right below Kobe in shot attempts for his career. What, like 1 less or 2 less? You got to get this meaningless 7 assists. What the 7 assists ain't? Where's that at? That don't make you a good or a great point guard. 7 assists is nothing. When we talk about all-time great point guards, and 10 rebounds is just laughable. It's lazy. It's. I gotta go, man. This guy is. Well, we gotta get this guy out of the league so we can get back to basketball.